How you doing? My name is Jordan Scott, and this is my final project. So, the title of the film I'm basing my project on is called Hoosiers. Hoosiers was released in 1986, and Hoosiers is a docudrama slash sports movie directed by David Anspaugh and directed and written by Angelo Pizzo. Hoosiers is based in the 1950s and is about a small Indiana high school basketball team from Hickory High School that against the odds made it to the state finals and they won. The team makes it that far from the hard work, determination, and great coaching from an ex-college coach named Norman Gale and a notorious alcoholic named Shooter. Though developing a winning team was difficult at first for Coach Dale, especially with as little as 7 people on the team, because of his strict and unconventional coaching style, it all made this small town basketball team a top contender for the state championship. The film Hoosiers is inspired by a true story of Milan High School, the winners of the 1954 Indiana State Championship. These two are both related in ways such as both schools were from a small town in southern Indiana with undersized teams. Both won by 2 points in the championship game, and the final shot in the championship game was fairly the same in both circumstances. Bobby Plump, a member of the Milan High School basketball team, shot the game-winning shot in the same spot that the game-winning shot was made in the film. When comparing the film to today's aspect, there were things I noticed that are important in today's sports. One is the confidence, belief, and strive for greatness from a good coach. Every team in any sport needs a good coach, like Coach Dale, for example. One that pushes all their players to play at their very best. At the Indiana Regional Finals game, before the game, Coach Dale gave his players a motivational speech. Part of his speech was, "Don't get caught up thinking about winning or losing this game. If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. In my book, we're going to be winners." The belief and confidence that Coach Dale had in his players caused all of them to not just play the game, but to play the game with heart. This is how each player is supposed to play the game they love, even in today's aspect. It also taught them discipline on and off the court. When Whit Butcher walked out of practice because he didn't believe in the coach's unique coaching style, he soon apologized for his actions and was let back on the team. In a way, this movie reminded me of last year when the Alabama University basketball team had to play 3-on-5 for the final 10 minutes of their game against Minnesota. This was because the rest of the team was either ejected, fouled out, or they were hurt. At the time, Alabama was down by 10 points and everyone thought the game would be over. Eventually, with only 3 players against 5, Alabama was only down by 5 points. Even though they ended up losing the game, they managed to outscore Minnesota, who was ranked number 14 in the country, by only 12 points with only 3 players. And that is truly incredible. A lot of this is because their freshman that they had, Colin Sexton, scored 40 points in the game. This is another example of a team playing with heart and determination and not giving up when the going gets tough, but using that to motivate them to go stronger, which is what I saw in this film. All in all, I would recommend this film to anyone, especially someone who loves sports movies. Me personally, I grew up playing basketball and I've always been into sports. So this movie automatically interested me and kept me engaged. The ending of the movie really kept me on my toes as well with the intense championship game and not knowing whether or not Hickory would win or if the final shot was going to go in. So if anyone loves movies like that, this is one to see. Also, just seeing the growth of a team from such a small town and determination that was from the coach is really touching. This film really shows you that with determination and heart, anything is possible. Overall, this was a great film. Thank you.